Let's sit down and chat. Okay, so you'll see a little bit about this and where I am in next week's video. So stick around for that if you're intrigued by the background, or maybe you know where I am. You probably do. I don't know why I'm so wild, but I am. But I just wanted to, whilst I've got time, take a moment to really reflect on everything. I want to thank each and every subscriber, viewer, even if you don't comment, or whether you comment on videos, whether you tell people about my videos, if you think it's worth their time. I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you. For a while, I have been thinking about doing a video that I've been seeing go around. I don't really tend to do the viral going videos because I don't really feel like it's me. However, I feel like I can really get on board with this one. So I don't know whether you've seen, but I've seen a few videos of people saying what YouTube gives them with under 2,000 subscribers, under 10,000 subscribers. So you're probably not earning within that subscriber count. I currently have under 100 subscribers, and over the past month or so, I've been thinking about doing this video, not had time, also had other things that I wanted to video and document just for myself for the future. But my subscribers are going up, so thank you so much. I'd love to know why you are subscribed to me. I really would. That's not even me trying to be like, oh, why me? It's genuinely, I'd just love to know why did you subscribe to my channel, for one? But I also want to say why YouTube fulfills me, because it's not money. And I wanted to film this whilst I do have under 100 subscribers, because it really is giving me so much. So without further ado, get yourself a bevy, wine, any sort of alcohol, any alcohol free drinks, a cup of tea, water with cucumber. You do you. And let's get into this video. Okay, so what I get from YouTube with under 100 subscribers is, the first thing I want to say is, it gives me a voice. For so many years, I had no voice. Dance helped me to express, but at the same time, dance also, I was copying a lot of the time what other people was doing or what my dance teacher was telling me to do, unless it was authentic movement, which I've only just really put to practice over the last 2 years with my Dance Movement Psychotherapy course. So yeah, without even expressing through dance in some way, I've had no voice. For some reason, I'm not going to get into a therapy session with you, but I was silenced. I've silenced myself. I was silenced by adults, etc. And YouTube gave me that voice back. Didn't necessarily matter if nobody was watching or hearing or commenting or reaching out to me, but it almost felt like I gave myself. It almost felt like I gave myself permission to use my voice, and then if somebody was meant to hear it, they was meant to hear it. You know, YouTube helped with that, so thank you, YouTube. Number two is, it allows me to stay creative. So I am creative with dance. I also would like to say I'm creative with my online clients for fitness. I would like to say I'm creative with their session plans. However, they have their plans pretty much 6 to 8 weeks, depending. It stays the same, apart from maybe weights are becoming more higher or reps changing, but the actual structure and format of the session, it stays the same for 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm creative, but then it's almost still, again, in terms of my side, other than delivering and keeping them accountable. So although I'm creative in that aspect, YouTube allows me to be creative without it being a work sort of situation. So nobody's going to shout at me if my transition's wrong, if my music is too bland, I don't put music, if my sound is not great. Don't get me wrong, I want to better my videos, but that's for me. And it's something, again, that I'm doing for myself, because a lot of the time I do things for other people. Um, like even walking, sometimes I'm technically doing it for Kobie, my dog, instead of for myself. I mean, I've gotten a lot better at that. But like my fitness classes, for example, like if I only do fitness classes in a week instead of my own sessions, I feel like I'm not doing that for myself, because although I am probably doing the workout, or for the most part I am, I'm also checking for form, I'm checking to see if anyone's got any questions, you know? I'm planning the sessions for them, not for me. Um, so I hope that makes sense. I use this as a creative outlet, especially when dance jobs and online coaching jobs as such are quiet, like January time. Like my clients I had from January through February, I they are my loyal clients, and that might sound silly to some people, but yeah, genuinely. Um, but their program might say the same. Like I say, it might have been new at the beginning of January, and then it's the same pretty much, apart from getting excited over them getting stronger and being able to increase weights or increase time and have a quicker pace sort of thing and all of that. But that's them, that's not me. I guess it's a bit of me helping them, but you know what I mean. So yeah, when times in my career are not as creative, which again, January is one of those times, it seems to be at the minute, then YouTube is that great creative outlet, and then it makes me inspired to better myself because I want to get more creative. And yeah, so on the same topic as being heard, it allows me to be seen. Now, I have gone through a phase recently, especially in the dance world, where I've not wanted to be seen. So it's yeah, it's been down to many different reasons, and I've figured that out through therapy, through my own personal therapy. And I just want to say, I'm at that stage now where I want to be seen. So that's probably one reason. That's I'm ready to be seen, so I've put out a book. I'm ready to be seen, so I'm back on YouTube. If you didn't know, I actually started my YouTube account in my third year of my undergraduate degree uni. That was before I moved to the Bahamas, before I did a short, well, it was meant to be long, but a short contract in Cyprus, before I even started my personal training, before lockdown. It was 2017. I actually started my YouTube channel in 2017, and some videos have been deleted. There's been a number of months where I have not uploaded. Yeah, but I found the love for it. And also, I think that comes down to a decision of, no, I'm ready to be seen. Why am I hiding? Why am I ashamed? What am I ashamed of? I don't deserve to be ashamed of myself. And it's the self growth, self acceptance. So it's helped me accept myself as well. And, you know, once upon a time, I used to think, wow, I've literally got one view. There is probably a video still here. Which video was it? There was a video and it's literally got 2 views, but I like that video. So I'm keeping it up. You know, I like it. I want to look back on it. As much as I have the good, high viewed, for me anyway, videos, which is like holidays and stuff, and I want to look back on that, I want to look back on some of the other videos too, and I don't care how many views it got. Same with subscribers. I think I've had like 1 or 2 subscribers unfollow me, and if my content or myself is not something that they are into, I would rather them unfollow. But go back to when I first started YouTube, I would have took that so personally. I would have been like, what's wrong with me? Or I hope I didn't offend anyone. And don't get me wrong, there's still a people pleaser inside of me that's like, oh, I hope I didn't offend anybody. But I have every faith that I would be told if I offended somebody. And yeah, that self acceptance that I've worked on for myself, I feel like that's coming through now because I'm ready to be seen. I'm not perfect. I come on camera, if you look at some of my other videos, and I've got spots, I've cried, you know, and life isn't perfect, but I think I needed to see that as a little girl, as starting out on YouTube, or even before I even decided to try YouTube out, I needed to see that, and I know that I can help someone maybe accept themselves a little bit sooner than I did. I'm 29, I turned 29 the other day, and I feel like I'm only just starting to find myself. And that's thanks to therapy, that's thanks to my Dance Movement Psychotherapy course, that's thanks to me putting the work in myself, but that's also thanks to YouTube, because it's my creative outlet, gives me the voice, it allows me to be seen, but then again, it's me that made that decision to be okay with being seen, and that's through self acceptance. Four is, I don't know whether this can count as one, but like, it allows me to connect to the people that are close to me, but sometimes without me even reaching out. So we all have these days where we have low mental health. I've recently uploaded a video of low mental health, a low mental health week. And in that week, I was so drained because I was going through stuff personally. I was also talking to my granddad about it, with how upset I was. I was talking to a couple of like family members about it. I was talking to my fiance about it. So I was talking a lot about it. So then there was times where I felt low, but I didn't want to talk about it. I was drained. I was over talking about it. But again, for some reason, it helps me to use my voice, whether it's because I think it can help someone else, or whether it's just my way of documenting my journey. It's a little bit like a journal, but sometimes it drains me writing in my journal. And it helps me to reflect and process things sometimes when I'm talking, and reflecting on it, I can kind of be like, I used that word, and that word to me means I'm burnt out, or something like that. But yeah, I uploaded a video that low mental health week, and how I kind of deal with them, handle them. And one of my best friends, who I didn't message, I was too drained to, um, I yeah, she reached out to me, and again, it was another element of feeling heard, but also opening up to her, but opening up to her when it was the right time, because I'd done speaking about it with my granddad, my fiance, some of my family members, and I'd had the space away from the topic. I was kind of on the other side of it a little bit, but still feeling some of the heaviness. And then I was able to talk to her and even have her advice. And again, because I had the space, it helped me more than it would have helped me a few weeks before, when I was going through the motions and drained. And I'm just going to leave you on a fifth one. There is definitely more, but this was a very random, spontaneous video. So I'm going to keep it what I think is short and sweet, but I don't know. Next week's video is going to be quite lengthy and long. So if this one's short, do not worry if you actually care. But yeah, the last one I'm going to leave you with, and I've kind of touched upon it, is just it allows me to almost have a creative diary online that I can private but keep for me. I can unlist and keep for me and certain other people with the link. I can keep it for everyone else to see. It's my choice. I have control over it. I have boundaries with it as well. And I am able to look back at memories, and I don't even just mean the happy memories, of course, the happy memories, like when I've been on holiday and passing my uni degree and bring my book out and all of that exciting thing. I can see Kobie grow up. Like, I try and keep him in as many vlogs and videos as I can. And he's quite camera shy, actually, believe it or not. He's confident, but when the camera's out, it's like he doesn't like it. I don't know why. But yeah, I like to see him grow. I'm sure there's some of him of a puppy. I'm sure. I don't know whether I was actively using YouTube when I first got him. I don't think I was. I wish I was. But it's the same with pictures on Instagram and stuff, and just in my phone in general. I just love looking at him growing, him becoming more mature. He's still got a lot to go. I think he's still a teenager, but and like, just before getting into a relationship with Tom, and then seeing me going through that process of, I actually didn't want to get with Tom. I was so shut off from letting someone in And I almost was like, "Oh, I don't like him anyway." Like, I didn't say that, but I'd probably like find faults in him, which I did with everyone, like every lad. But I would almost find faults in him so that like if he hurt me, I could kind of be like, well, I didn't like him anyway. Like, it's fine. I was gonna stop seeing him anyway. But here we are. We're engaged. So excited, so happy with our relationship and where it's going. And it's not perfect. It's not perfect. We bicker, we have disagreements, but we always come out stronger. And if you're ever like me and you really, I literally stopped seeing someone because their fingernails was too long, and their fingernails was not too long. My friends at the time even was like, they saw a picture of his hand and they was like, he does not have long fingernails. But I would just be so picky, and I was the same with Tom. But he managed to get his way in there. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, just looking back at memories and like the start of my master's degree, the rocky patches of my master's degree, areas where I might not have said that I fell out with friends, but I know that I did, and seeing the journey up to that where I was trying to mask that it was okay what was going on, and I wasn't getting upset, or I wasn't holding stuff in. And don't get me wrong, I've learned from that. I shouldn't have been holding stuff in, but it's so hard when, I don't know, you've not got that self acceptance, I guess, and you don't have boundaries. I had no boundaries. So I've seen myself, for an example, last example, I've seen myself go from having no boundaries, being burnt out, being unhappy with some of the connections I had, which should be happy connections, into, yeah, okay, there's been a low patch to get to where I am, and there'll be more low patches. I am fully aware, like I like to say anyway. But I've seen myself establish boundaries. I've still probably got more boundaries that I'm going to establish in life, especially with new jobs and everything like that, new friendships, whatnot. But yeah, I've seen all of those elements, and I'm so proud of myself. Like, I think I don't stop and reflect enough. I'm more future than past, but I want to be more present, which I'm working on and I am doing. But yeah, I'm also trying to reflect in being like, a year ago, you never thought you'd be here, or 5 years ago, I never thought I'd be in a healthy relationship. I really didn't. I thought I'd be moving out on my own, then getting a dog, and that's also different. I still live with my granddad. I do have a fiance. We hope to move out soon. And I got a dog before I moved out, which I think has worked better, to be honest. All of the training and stuff isn't going to happen in my new house. But yeah, I'm very grateful. And any new subscribers, if you're watching after this, I think I've got 93 subscribers. Thank you so much. Current subscribers, thank you so much. If you're new, if you are an OG, honestly, thank you for giving me a voice. This goes to YouTube as well. Thank you for giving me a voice. Thank you for allowing me to be seen. Thank you for, when I feel like I'm documenting in the present moment and too drained to kind of tell everyone that's close to me in my life, thank you for allowing them to see, so that they can reach out to me at the right time. Everything happens for a reason and it works out perfectly, and I feel even more connected to them and get the best advice from them, which I always know I do anyway. It's just when you're deflated. But yeah, just thank you for allowing me to look back on memories in the present moment and seeing stuff and re-feeling. That's it, re-feeling stuff, like when I'm excited, re-feeling it. And don't get me wrong, do I really want to re-feel feeling upset? No. But I have empathy for that version of Shahna, what she's going through. But then I am able to look back on it and be like, girl, you made it through that. So you can make it through anything that you go through, because life wouldn't give you that challenge if you couldn't get through it. That's my words of wisdom to you right now. If you're going through it, it's because you can get through it. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you do have a YouTube channel or even social media, or if you're doing something different, comment down below and let me know what value it gives you. It doesn't matter how many followers, it doesn't matter if it's private between you. You don't actually have to go into depth, but just let me know what is it, and I might be able to try stuff. I don't know what keeps dropping. I am in a hotel room, so yeah, a bit scared. No, it's fine. But yes, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you are new here and you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. A fun video coming out next week. I've already done a living life in limbo, and we're doing another video next week, kind of living life in limbo with me, and it involves this room. Woo woo! Thank you so much. If you like this video, definitely give it a like. Comment down below if you're on YouTube or doing anything that gives you good value and it's a surprising kind of value. It's not money or anything. And yeah, I will see you for a new video next week. Bye.